What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony. This is Death Road to Canada. We are still hunting for achievements. Didn't quite get one last time around, but we've extended our streak. You know what? Let's just jump right into a new game. I still have not decided. No, you know what? We're going to keep going with the extreme modes because I still have all my familiar face characters set up as Berserk martial artists, except Xharn, who is a paranoid martial artist. We're going to keep her. I could go through and change all the characters or switch one up, not all of them, but switch her to like a Berserk martial artist, switch someone else to a paranoid martial artist, and get that so that we have a different buddy this time around. But we're just going to go with Trevor and Xharn. It doesn't really matter. More likely than not, a bunch of people are going to die. The next thing we're going to do is Rare Extreme Mode. Most recruits you meet are special characters. This is combined with the amount of zombies set to 160%. Can the unique characters you find survive gigantic walls of undead? Bandits are more cruel. Need a quick drink of water, and then we'll start. Alrighty. When exhausted, you start to sweat. Stop swinging for a while, or you'll do much less damage. All right, hit the road. Thanks for the heads up. Embarking on the death road, we are going to a Walmart. Lucky us. We're gonna go bargain hunting in a moderate and sluggish swarm. I was thinking it might be nice to take a break, do a less extreme mode, but it makes a lot more sense just to knock these out of the way in case we do lose, so we don't have to do a whole bunch of modes again. We can minimize the amount of modes we have to redo by always doing the mode that we are most likely to lose first. Like the remaining mode that we're most likely to lose. And doing rare characters mode means we might be able to get an achievement in this run as well for any of the rare characters we still haven't won with, of which there are several, one of which we almost got last time and then ended up dying. But that's okay. We'll get him again. It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Alright. This isn't too bad. I mean, it is the beginning of the run. We can't use this gun, but we might as well pick it up for when we find someone that can. I'm sure it'll happen within the first 2 to 3 days. Getting a decent amount of food. Not a ton, but a decent amount. Where do we want to go first? I guess let's go in this door first. Looks like there might be a lot of zombies coming toward us. I am doubtful that we'll be able to get a toilet genie in this run, but maybe the next one. I believe that I've fixed the audio issues. You know by now. I don't know right now. I tested it. For the past couple days, we've been having audio issues. Apologies for that. Thank you to the commenter that pointed it out. But I changed a little bit, and I tested it, and it sounded right. I'm hoping it is right, but I don't know for sure, I guess. I'll check this episode when I'm done, see if I need to adjust it a little bit more. So if the audio is still wonky this time around, there's nothing I can really do about it. We're already started here. I can't go and watch the video. Alright, I think that's the whole place. Not much to write home about, but a decent amount. I love Kung Fu. It's so great. I hope we can keep Trevor alive the whole time, train his strength and fitness super high. That'd be great. Maybe get him a health boost in some other way other than a toilet genie. There's a couple different ways to do it. Vitality ups from various sources. Old campground. We're gonna eat marshmallows. It's a nice way to start the run. That's always a better encounter to get when you have a full party, but you know, we'll take it. Now we've got 19 food between the two of us. The reason you want a full party is because we saved 4 food and then got 2. With a full party, we would have saved 8 food and also gotten 2. Town of Traps. The group finds a street in a town that has traps all over it. Pits with blankets all over the top. Snares everywhere. Spikes on barrels. A door with an obvious guillotine over it. And these are just the visible ones. Send a scout to explore for loot. We are going to, and it's going to be Exarn. She'll live. Even if she does take damage, she'll be fine. And I don't think she'll take damage because she's paranoid and smart. Bing, bang, boom. Exarn starts scavenging through the town, avoiding traps to the best of her ability. She is extremely paranoid about every step and action. It's slow goings, and many traps go off. Exarn is ready for every one of them and avoids injury. Her mechanical increases, that's great. Got some ammunition, can't use that yet, but we also got 9 food, and that's a pretty dang incredible amount. All right. Quick looting. The group drives through a city that hasn't been completely overrun. You should look for supplies to stock up for the journey. Moderate calm afternoon. We are going to go to the Lost Safe House. It's a good option at the beginning of the game. We're going to get rid of this gun in case we want to pick up 3 things. All right. Can't use the gun anyway. Neither of us can shoot guns. It's something to keep in mind, but not at the forefront of our mind. We still want to pick up any good guns we find, because we are going to be recruiting more people, and they are not all going to be Berserk martial artists. As a matter of fact, very few of them will be, because we shouldn't get any familiar face encounters. Those should all be replaced by rare characters, I believe. We'll take a shotgun. And even if nobody ends up being able to shoot guns, we can sell them now, except for pistols. We can sell shotguns and Uzis and Dolt 45s, anything we need to except for just standard pistols. We're getting a good amount of ammo. I like that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. Pretty big safe house here. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh, that was a lot of shotgun ammo. Dang. Now I really want to get someone that can shoot guns. And maybe even a better shotgun if we can swing it. I mean, you know, swing getting it. That's an expression, not if we can swing the shotgun. We can swing the shotgun, we just don't want to. Pretty good amount of food as well. We're not done in the safe house yet, and we're not done in the area even remotely. I mean, this is the first building we went into. There's probably at least 2 others, maybe 3 or 4. Fridge full of 3 food? Oh yeah! I was just being optimistic there, but it turned out to be correct. That's awesome. We are doing well. We're off to a great start on this run. I'm feeling really good about winning the last one, despite the odds being pretty against us by the end there. There was a point near the end where it was like, yeah, there's no way we lose unless I'm terrible at this game. But then, right at the end, everything seemed to go wrong all at once. We ran out of ammo. Everybody except Rambo died, and now we're good. We won that one. I hope that's not a spoiler. If you haven't watched that, go watch it before you get to this point in this video. And if you have watched it, thank you. If I release these episodes in the wrong order again, I apologize. I think I'm done doing that. I think that's never gonna happen again. It should be all set. I've improved my workflow, so that shouldn't occur. I think it's a bug in Windows though. So maybe it's still gonna happen. I think I've improved my workflow to avoid the bug occurring, but I don't know for sure. There's so much ammo and food as well. Just a lot of good loot going on. How many medical supplies do we have? Just 1 in the car. Hopefully we'll find a few more of those out here. Okay, I closed that door to keep that 1 zombie in, apparently. It's 5 p.m. We got a hurry, but we don't gotta rush. All right, here we go. Another building to go into. Oh, there's only one block here, so let's go all the way down it. Okay, that's it. Let's go into this building and hope there's actually loot in it and it's not just a pile of debris. It's not just a pile of debris. Go in here. I guess work it out from front to back so we're not trying to do too much looting while there's zombies coming in. That's one more medical supply. We know for a fact that we have terrible medical because Exarn had terrible medical last time around and Trevor has nothing that would boost his medical. I feel like if Exarn's paranoid, she should have learned first aid better. Like, oh boy, I got a paper cut. Better bandage it up and disinfect it and stuff. Like, you know, back before the whole zombie thing happened. And then that skill set transfers into the zombie apocalypse with like a single frowny medical skill. It's not good, it's just not terrible from all the practice. Every time you scrape your knee, you're worried about infection and you really just go overboard wrapping that kind of thing up. Paranoia should boost your medical. Slightly. Alright, 10 food, 2 medical supplies, a decent amount of ammo, especially that shotgun ammo. Let's keep going. Non-useless junk shop. We're just gonna go to sleep. Not worth it to train the mechanical for either of these characters. Exarn already got some mechanical trained, but her mechanical is probably still really bad. We could keep trying to train it higher and higher, knowing that it's not at the minimum right now, but we don't want to be tired. Quiet town. It's so quiet here, there's no signs of life or unlife. We're going to scavenge town thoroughly because Exarn is paranoid, so we won't take any damage. The group combs the town for supplies left behind, but gets ambushed by a single zombie. Exarn, always paranoid, is not surprised by the zombie and easily avoids it. Get pistol ammo plus 16 and get food plus 4. Okay. Like, nothing bad has happened yet. This is great. Trading on the death road. Might be able to buy something great. Might be able to recruit a good character. Carnage weapons? Maybe. Shotgun shell stand? No thanks. Weapons bartering. We'll keep our shotgun. Blunt master. I kind of want Mega Mall. Let's leave her and then probably tell her to cool it. Carnage weapons. Let's buy a chainsaw. Yeah, I almost didn't. Like, what are the odds that we're not gonna find a chainsaw? Probably pretty high. But now if we find a second one, I'm gonna feel stupid. We're gonna tell her to cool it. And we flee the camp. Excellent. Getting a charge going on our cool it. Happy about that. You find a woman in an abandoned town. She's facing the opposite direction. Resting in a looted store. She's wearing a cleaning uniform. I wear these clothes because they're comfortable and stain resistant. I use this mop as a weapon because it's a good weapon. That's all. Stop asking me questions. We're gonna recruit her, of course. Our first rare character of the run, Harlan spins her mop rapidly around her wrist. Time to clean up this mess. Mop water soaks the group pretty bad. Harlan joins the team, onward to Canada, and I'm gonna take a quick drink of water as we're driving. 1 hour cabin vacation, our first siege of the run. The group gets confused when driving through a forest. They stop at a cabin to figure out where they are, but get trapped by a roaming horde. Siege alert, there's no escape. Very large, late afternoon, 1 hour, try to survive. I'm gonna take the chainsaw just in case. Harlan can get a shotgun. I'm assuming she can shoot just fine. And Exarn is, of course, going to just have nothing. All right. We're gonna try not to use the chainsaw. We don't have very much gas. Oh, gotta actually hit with these kung fu attacks or else we're gonna have problems. We wanna go inside, but only when zombies spawn. And since no zombies have spawned yet, we're fine. Okay, here they are. Let's, actually, this is pretty slow. Let's just stay outside. This is nowhere near as bad as Keppa mode. We're ultra prepared for this, so I feel pretty good to stay out here for a little bit longer anyway. We are going to go inside. I bet there's going to be a chainsaw on the ground. Gotta be careful about Trevor. He's only got the 1 hit point. So if he gets damaged, he's dead. We're gonna go up. It's really time to get into that cabin, but we've messed up a little. Here we go, here we go. Harlan, you're okay. You're okay, you don't really need to use the gun, Harlan. Oh, the siege is over. We can now try to escape. I'm no longer worried. All right. We might go inside to duke this out. Nah, we'll stay out here. We're good. Worst case scenario, that zombie on the top of the cabin right now, moving down to the side, kills us all somehow. Best case scenario, we just move around the back. A bunch of them just went inside trying to get to us. I like how they do that. The pathfinding tries to make a straight line for us, and they end up just going... This one's just stuck between this bush and tree. There. Now it's dead. They ended up trying to go, like, into the house and then at an angle, and then in an attempt to go around the house, they went inside. It was pretty funny. Gasoline, that's great. Maybe get some actual use out of this chainsaw without feeling bad about it. I'm gonna take 1 nail board. 3 food is great. Oh, we might get like... Never mind. I was gonna say more than... I was gonna say like a full night's worth for 4 people, like 8 food. We might get 8 food. What is... 1 second. There are weird noises happening around me. I think something's going on outside. It could just be birds. It's like a really loud squeaking sound. It's weird. It's bugging me. Let's just double check, make sure there's nothing else we want in here. I think we're good. Yeah, let's go. I think it's just birds. I'm gonna operate under the assumption that there's just birds, and I'm not about to be bombarded with some squeaky... I don't know where I was going with that sentence at all. Glimmer of hope on the death road. The group feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. They feel like they're getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the group. It had to be Exarn. It couldn't be Trevor that got +1 to max health. How is our morale? It's pretty good, so I think we're gonna go with strength. All right. Trevor's strength is maxed out, but I think he can still overtrain 1. Exarn's is now Frowny, and Harlan's is now double Frowny instead of triple Frowny. Okay, good, very good. Next siege should be, maybe not easier because it'll be later in the game, but it should balance out with that strength increase. We got a grocery trust exercise. I want to send in someone that isn't Harlan. I'm going to send in Exarn. The other members stand guard outside for the looters as Exarn searches the grocery store. Exarn brings back some food. We got a morale boost. We got 9 food, and then we eat a meal of 6 food. That's really good. This run has been amazing. Like, nothing but good luck so far. Really need to be careful with our supply of gas. Agreed. Agreed. Always be looting. We've got a grocery store. Yes. Thank you very much, grocery store. Thick and calm in the late morning. That sounds so easy. I'm looking forward to this run in general. I'm not gonna bring the chainsaw. And you don't need this pistol, we'll stack those. You probably don't need the shotgun, but I'll let you keep it. And then I'm gonna switch the group to smashing and fighting. Yeah, for sure. Boom, all right. Guess we're using our nail board. It'll probably break on the next swing. Ready? Nope. Okay, it's still pretty intact. Wow. More durable than I thought. Sometimes they break on like the first swing. I guess you never really know how long it's gonna last. Want to do a little bit of killing out in this parking lot before we go inside, but I think we're about done with that. We're not gonna get very much food here. Maybe 15, 16 if we're lucky. Maybe 20. if we're like incredibly lucky. There goes our nail board. We're still fine without it. Dang, that shopping cart broke immediately. I think it hit one zombie for one like tick of damage. All right, 4 food already. I see 2 more. I don't see any more on shelves. Could be along the back wall. Nice, okay. At least 3 more. And then stock rooms as well. I'm not feeling too confident about the amount of food we're gonna get though. I hope we get another rare character right at the start of the next episode, and I hope it's the Luchador. What's his name? El Satan! That'd be great. Get a shot at redemption on getting him to Canada, and an achievement as well. I don't think there's an achievement for the maid, and if there is, I believe we already got it. I'll check that as well, but I'm not gonna take the time to do it now. Someone else can deal with that. I'd love gas, but I don't think we're gonna find any here, besides what might be in the toilet, like, yeah. That doesn't really count. The reason you open toilets isn't for what's inside them, it's for what will be inside the 100th one. Because you're never gonna get more than like 1 gas or 1 bullet. I think I've gotten food out of a toilet before as well, but I'm not sure about that. Don't go spouting that as something that's for sure. Because I think it's only happened once, and if it's only happened once, then it's probably never happened. Considering how much we've played this. I think that's everything. I want to double check around the outside of the walls here. We've been in there. We've seen all the shelves. Been in that door as well. All right, I think it's time to get back to the car. That was easy. Easy peasy. We are pretty dang strong for how early in the run it is. Of course, Trevor always has that foreboding single bar of health, but we're dealing with it. And that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will see you in the next episode.